Aloha keaha ohana. This is the midweek devotional, and this week I'm going to share a little story, a little snippet into our lives. Leo just started work, I guess technically at the end of July, so we've been in a transition of him being gone for most of the day and then me being at home with the babies. And for the most part, it goes pretty smoothly. Leopold he's a really good boy. And baby girl, she just cruises and adjusts. But this last week, we had a little bit of a tough day. So normally baby girl goes down for a nap and Leopold will independently play for 5 or 10 minutes in the playroom. I try and get him, I don't know, whatever he wants to play with during the time when I'm putting her down for a nap. But this one specific day, he was not having it. He just kept saying, "Mama, hold me, hold me." And he just wanted to be held. And I think a part of it was him wanting attention and baby girl getting the attention at the moment and whatever the case. So he was crying and almost scream crying, mostly fake crying. But I needed to put baby girl down. So he stayed in the playroom and he had his options of what he could play with or what he wanted to do. So we went into our bedroom and both the doors are open and the rooms are right across from each other. So you can just hear him scream crying. And baby girl, it's hard. So she's not going down and then it's taking even longer amount of time. So it's worse for him because it's a long time. And then for her, it's loud and I don't know. She just wants to play. I'm getting frustrated at that point because in my mind, if I don't have, what is it, ducks in a row, I get stressed out. And so she's finally laying down and nursing to sleep. And I am in a frantic spot of, I just need to do something. And so I get on my phone and I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to start planning Kahalawai Ha'alipo's first birthday party. And I'm typing it in and like making little bullet points. And it seems silly, but in that moment, I felt like God was like, Kylie, you feel like you lost control. And you're trying to do something right now that you think that you can control. And it was weird. It was a tender moment. And I started crying because I cry about everything. But it was one of those things where I was like, you're right, Lord. When I feel like I don't have control over situations around me, I start getting, I said that weird. I start getting frantic and I will then look for something or cling to something that I can control. Which is not healthy for me. But so for this week, I don't know, I guess it's a story to share that God speaks, God's alive, he's moving. But another part of it is just to get us thinking, what are the things that we maybe are trying to control in our lives that he's saying, hands off, let go. And maybe it's physically hands off, maybe it's stepping back, whatever the scenario is, if it's something you're clinging to in your heart. But I guess my encouragement for this week is just to ponder through stuff with him. What are things that you're clinging to that he's wanting you to trust him on, or to trust him with and walk with him, whatever it may be. But I know this is short and it feels very sporadic, but for me, it was really encouraging to hear God speak and to honestly, to have him refine me. Pick out and point out the things in me that are a little off or in ways that I'm not fully trusting him or surrendering to him or coping with stuff. So, yeah. My encouragement for you guys is to sit down with him and ask him, God, what do you want to work on in me? What are things that I'm choosing to maybe hibernate in that you're wanting me to move and get out of. So anyway, I love you guys. I'm excited that we actually get to be together once a week at least, which is great. So yeah, so I hope this was a little bit real and raw and encouraging, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on Sunday.